Some Southport High School students say they're facing suspensions today after walking out in protest to the country's immigration policy.
They joined hundreds of other Central Indiana students who also walked out of several schools this week. Anna Chalker is live this morning with why those kids say that they weren't expecting to get this kind of punishment and response from the school. Good morning.
Good morning, ladies. Those students also saying they expected a little bit of a consequence at this, not really knowing there'd be a suspension, but they say they wish there was transparency when this demonstration was first brought up. And now those students, they walked a good chunk of the south side here, Edgewood Avenue, where we're here this morning. They took over this street here behind me, and they say they felt this walkout was the best way for them, for their voices to be heard. And they say even though they're going to be suspended, they still feel like this was important to them and that it was a bigger issue than this. And that video taken by students just shows a little bit of that walk, chanting and holding signs in the anti-ICE demonstration. Junior Ava Miller tells us they were first told if they participated in the walkout, they would just be marked as unexcused for the day, but now say they're facing 1 day of out-of-school suspension.
I was very disappointed to hear that the disciplinary action was suspension. I feel like it was very uncalled for, and to a degree, I understand that there needs to be consequences. That comes with protest. You can open your history book and find that, but suspension seemed like a little bit of a reach to me.
And 13 News obtained the email Southport High School sent out to families. That first email coming at 11 a.m. on Monday, mentioning the unexcused absences. But later that night, another email went out saying that there is a clear line between expression and endangerment. And quote, any student who left the building or campus without prior authorization for an excused absence will face school consequences in accordance with the student handbook. Now, we did reach out to Perry Township schools about this walkout, but also those guidelines that they are mentioning in that email. They do tell us they cannot comment on disciplinary action against students. But coming up, we'll kind of talk a little bit more on some of the other reasonings they said led them to this change in consequence, but also some other rallies and walkouts that are being planned by students throughout the rest of this week all throughout Central Indiana.